Hey, this is Stacy from Let's Cook, y'all. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new, welcome. We're so glad you're here. We hope you enjoy the content on our channel and you'll consider hitting that red subscribe button. We're back with a brand new week of What's for Dinner with some easy weeknight meals. Tim has been in the kitchen helping me as we get ready for the busy Christmas season. We hope you enjoy all the food in this week's What's for Dinner video. For the first meal, I got out my Instant Pot, put a cup of water in the bottom and then the trivet. Then I put 3 sweet potatoes that I had scrubbed and pricked with a fork. We cooked them for 10 minutes on high pressure and then let them naturally pressure release. I took a bag of fresh green beans and cooked them for 4 minutes in the microwave to start cooking those. I had thawed out 2 small bone-in pork chops from my freezer. I dried those off as well as I could because I wanted to do mostly a dry seasoning, and I'm also going to mix up a sauce. To season the pork chops, I used some garlic powder, some onion powder, some Mrs. Dash garlic and herb seasoning, some kosher salt and cracked black pepper, and then I flipped them over and seasoned the second side equally well. About 4 tablespoons of broth, 2 teaspoons of oil, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce or liquid aminos, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, a dash of crushed red pepper, and a dash of hot sauce. And that's the sauce for the chops. If it needs to thicken, we will add a cornstarch slurry, which is equal parts cornstarch and water at the end. In my small non-stick wok, I put about a half a teaspoon of butter and melted it, and then started toasting some slivered almonds. In my 10-inch aluminum skillet, I brought the skillet to really high heat, then put some avocado oil or peanut oil in, and then my pork chops to sear each side really well. I got the slivered almonds buttery and started toasting, and then added the bag of partially cooked green beans from the microwave. I was looking for 145 on my instant read thermometer. These were well cooked at 155. I removed the pork chops to another plate and then started building the sauce. To the fond left in the skillet, I added a couple teaspoons of minced garlic and the sauce we had mixed up. I'm good with using my metal spoon in there because it's safe for this pan. I would not do that in a non-stick. And then put the pork chops back and spoon some sauce over them and let them simmer. They're pretty much done. I seasoned the green beans and then checked on the sweet potatoes. They were fork tender after the natural pressure release, so they were ready. I apologize in advance. My presentation skills are not only lacking, but they're in the negatives. Just not feeling it today. We're going with the stovetop and the pans they were cooked in. I did a quick sear on the seasoned pork chops and made a pan sauce. Did some sweet potatoes in the Instant Pot, 10 minutes on high pressure and then natural pressure release. It took about 14 or 15 minutes for the pin to drop on mine. And a very quick green bean almondine where I steamed them in the bag first in the microwave and then finished sauteing them with nuts, butter, salt, pepper, and 21 seasoning salute. We will make our plates. Tim probably wants mashed potatoes, but we have sweet potatoes. They're plentiful right now. And meat and veggies is what's for dinner today. I had a couple more sweet potatoes I wanted to use for tonight's dinner, and even though my hand is better, I was having trouble with it. Tim was standing there, so he said, "Here, I'll help you." I muted all of this conversation because we were having a discussion. He wanted to cut them really, really thin, and I just wanted them in chunks so they would cook evenly. Tim likes sweet potato chips or slivers and not the thicker chunks, so we had an argument/discussion about them. Tim is an awesome husband. He's always a big help to me if ever I ask him. He wanted to participate, so we seasoned them with olive oil, salt, pepper, and a dash of red chili flakes and a dash of Italian seasoning. And Tim wanted to be cute and show you his pepper meal. You're hilarious, you know that? or pepper. Those don't have any. What about it?
Steak. Marvelous. Pali Ajima.
I don't think I've ever seen you put Worcestershire in your hamburger mixture.
Do it all the time.
Well, and you got the bacon bits out to add. We are going out on a limb.
Yeah, I'm getting a little wild and crazy today.
You are. Is that burger seasoning or steak seasoning? Chicago steak seasoning. Okay. I think I want a little bit of that on my incognito.
You need a lot of that on the incognito burgers.
You're not excited about the incognito? You're gonna try one, right?
What does incognito mean? Like,
that's their brand, Morningstar.
is incognito's when like
incognito is when it's
undercover kind
undercover?
of thing?
Yeah, you just slide it in, sneak it in, because it's plant-based. It has no beef in it. It's just plant-based. It's
See
healthier.
This? Mine's got
yours is
a little
bacon.
meat, and I wanted
A
bacon
lot
in there
of bacon.
too.
Oh my goodness. All right, not healthy. Healthy.
Good.
Not healthy.
Not good.
Healthy. Better. We're gonna see if these are edible.
Incognito.
Incognito. Are you gonna make 3 patties or 4?
I don't know.
That's a pound of beef. You need to make at least 4.
Can I make 4 and combine them into 3?
A little light on the burger fixings today, just using what we have. Some lettuce, red onion. Tim has pepper jack and his spicier Wickles pickles. I've just got mozzarella and hamburger dill pickled chips. We don't have any tomatoes, and I don't know. You usually put anything else on it besides cheese on a hamburger?
Not a lot. I'm gonna get a little crazy and add some peppers to mine.
Well, I may be eating one of yours if those incognitos aren't any good. You gonna share with me?
I don't know. My burgers may be incognito too.
Simple and easy. Tim did everything for me. Burgers, beef for him, incognito for me. I'll leave a comment as to whether or not they're any good. I knew Tim would not try them, but we've got beef for him. We did take the sweet potatoes out of the air fryer a little bit before the russets because I had cut the russets and soaked them, and I had bigger chunks, but Tim was very hungry, wanted to go ahead and eat, so we cut the sweet potatoes a little smaller so they cooked a little quicker. Gonna make up burgers and fries. That's what's for dinner tonight. For tonight's dinner, I needed some red onion that I was gonna finely dice. I've said it in previous videos. I'm happy to say it again. I love to chop things. It is very therapeutic to me. Someone else commented to put a paper towel beneath the cutting mat. It'll keep it from sliding. This doesn't work that well with these mats, but I do like them. These are the reusable silicone bags I got at my Marshall's. I use them for things like onions, and I do love them. I've got my onion finely diced. I'm going to add a can of just plain corn. This is, yes, again, a Mexican street corn salad. We've shown it several times recently, but I am trying to use the last of this cotija cheese and free up a little bit of space in my refrigerator. This recipe is so easy and so versatile. I used a dab of mayonnaise, some lime juice, the cotija. This time I had the elote seasoning. I think you could use any kind of seasoning. I don't think you can mess this salad up. I taste and adjust. I usually end up adding more seasoning, and like I said, I was trying to get rid of this cheese, so I did add a lot more, but I do love the cotija in it. We substituted feta the first time and it worked, but I do prefer it with the cotija cheese. A little salt and pepper, cilantro if you like it, and you've got a quick, delicious corn salad side dish. I cut some red bell pepper, some onions, and I quartered some baby bella mushrooms. Got those ready to go in a skillet over high heat. I added some oil and started sauteing those, the onions and peppers first, because they take the longest to cook. I had taken out some chicken sausages and decided to do those in my air fryer. I muted the timer. I set it for 6 minutes, but ended up doing them 8. Kept going with sauteing the veggies over on the stove for a really quick meal. I added the mushrooms towards the end, and I decided since I had the elote in the corn salad, I would add some of that to the peppers as well. This one is super simple, quick, easy. I just put the sausages in the air fryer. I did add 2 more minutes, so they took, there's a thief. They took 6 minutes at 360. Hopefully they're heated all the way through. Those, any kind of sausages, they're pretty much fully cooked. You can do them on the stovetop, on a sheet pan in the oven. I just chose to use my air fryer. Sauteed the veggies I had, bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms. Made a quick Mexican, someone's hungry, Mexican street corn salad. And I don't know if Tim will want his on bread like a sandwich, or we're just going to call it sausage and veggies. That's what's for dinner tonight. Had some broccoli in my produce drawer that needed using, so I chopped it up pretty good, put it in a little glass Pyrex bowl with a little bit of water and some saran wrap. I did vent one corner so it would steam for about 3.5 minutes in the microwave. Frozen pot stickers, the Ajinomoto brand from Sam's, 4 minutes on the steam setting in my Instant Pot, and then do a quick release. And yes, you guessed it, quick busy days means easy meals, so I took out the last of the General Tso's chicken I had in the freezer, cooked it in the air fryer. At the halfway point, I did add another ingredient. I got my small wok going with some avocado oil, which is over a higher heat like peanut oil. I flavored the oil with some minced garlic and some minced ginger, and then added the rest of the mushrooms that I didn't use last night for the sausages, and added the partially steamed broccoli to saute in the wok. Flipped them at 7 and added some crab rangoon. I know it feels like we're on repeat with the soyaki and also the cotija cheese. I've been showing them a lot lately, but y'all, it's hard to cook for 2 people and use up an entire bottle or ingredient of something. It requires repetitive meals. This is my solution for the General Tso's or General Tso's, which is too spicy for me. I learned to do this a long time ago. I'll take half of it out and toss it with the sauce for Tim, reserve some for me, and I toss it with a sweet chili sauce, which is not spicy at all, and that makes both of us happy. Instead of doing takeout Chinese, this is always my solution. Yes, it's almost all frozen and convenience products, but that's why I keep these on hand for days like today that are super busy and we still need to eat. And bonus for me, if you've watched here before, my favorite food, Chinese. So I took the last of the General Tso's from a big box at Sam's Club, Innovation brand, put half of the spicy General Tso, I don't actually know how you pronounce it, sauce for Tim, tossed the other half with the sweet chili sauce for me because I don't do spice, and did those in the air fryer along with some crab rangoon, rice in the rice cooker, sauteed some fresh broccoli and mushrooms, added soyaki, steamed pot stickers in the Instant Pot, steam setting 4 minutes. You can also use a rice cooker or steam them according to package directions on the stove. It does mess up a fair amount of dishes. You do have to juggle a little and coordinate, but it works for me. Chinese is what's for dinner today. We hope to have one more video out before Christmas, but we know not everybody watches all of the videos. This is us when we were newly married, so I've included some pictures of us through the years at Christmas. We wanted to wish all of y'all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We know this is a difficult year with COVID and everything going on, and everybody's making the best decisions they can for themselves and their family, but we wish you a Merry Christmas. All right, from our house to yours. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, y'all! And from our house and our family to yours, Merry Christmas!